And it is called area of circles. Area of circles. And I've got actually a sheet I want to get. What is the problem with finding areas of circles? How do we measure area? Area is measured in what? Square things, right? And a circle is a round thing. So how in the world can you find how many squares in something that is round? Well, here's a little case in point. Here is a circle. I want you to write on that circle a couple things. First of all, each one of those squares is a square inch. Write down what the diameter of this circle is and what the radius of the circle is. You should be able to figure that out. What is the diameter of the circle and what is the radius? And then I want you to count, give me your best guess as to what the area in square inches this circle is. Obviously you see some full ones and you see some kind of full ones, so you can kind of put some of the kind of full ones with the other full ones and tell me what you think the area of that circle is. No, thanks for raising your hand. It's always appreciated. Somebody else, see if they get something else. Who knows? You just never know. Where are we at here? What lesson is this? 80 something. Somewhere. There. What did we come up with there in that whole thing there? Parker says.
For area?
Yeah.
28 square inches.
You think it's 28. Tyler?
28.
28. Evelyn?
28.
You said 26.
Yeah, I recounted it.
What's that?
I recounted it.
Yes.
Grant?
What if we went to 12?
12. Hey,
27.
27. So somebody is 12. How did you get 12? I can carry this a whole lot more than 12.
There's only 12.
There's 16. There's 16 full squares I can see right now because it's at least 4 by 4, just by looking at the full squares. And you had a bunch of the other ones there. Now, I want you to do one other thing. If you don't have a pair of scissors, I'm going to find one. I want you to cut out the maroon pie pieces of this circle. Cut out the maroon pie pieces of this circle.
What time did I do this?
Cut out the circle and then cut out the maroon pie pieces. Don't worry about the black squares. I did this somewhere. Come on, again. Cut out the maroon pie pieces. And then, how far we got here? Then I want you to take those maroon pie pieces, and I want you to try to somehow make a rectangle out of those pie pieces that you have. See if you can figure out what the great mathematicians across the world have figured out. Do the best you can.
Can you
As
use your
close as you can. No, you can't cut off the edges. Make a rectangle out of those pie pieces. Because that, you're not changing the area by cutting it into pieces, so when we're done,
Tyler, you have to go.
Oh, yeah. Where are you going? Somewhere.
overlap what?
Good luck,
No.
Tyler.
You may not overlap pieces.
You have braces?
Sometime today I was cutting, I don't have, you don't have to be perfect cuts, just cut them.
Does anybody need a pair of scissors? For everybody to turn. Pineapple, I do. Oh, yeah. I mean, darn it, I had it right, but then I was just yeah. They just won't sit on. I have no confidence. It's in my brain. So you have no brain? I have a brain, but I have no confidence. It's my brain. Did you make it? Yeah. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not even halfway done. I'm not. You're good. So proud of you.
So, all the sides have to be even, right?
You have to go what's a rectangle?
Done.
Din's confusion. They're the same.
Look, there's a rectangle.
What?
What?
That's not how you make it. That's not what they want. That's not what they mean. I mean with the shapes, yeah.
Really?
Abram, hey, I mean. What does it look like? That's
There's a rectangle.
what? I don't.
Abram, that's not a rectangle.
How do you make it?
I'm still cutting.
Carter,
How do you use it? I'm pretty sure I know how. This piece of cardboard got stuck in my head. I'm sure.
Alright, because we're running out of time, here is the deal. We'll see how close your guess to how many square things it is, and most of you understood this. If you take your circle and you cut those pie pieces in and flip them around like you just did, yeah, most of you said, you know, you move it, take the next piece, slide it next to it, you do actually get something close to a rectangle. But you have to remember, if you were good enough, if you cut those pieces in super thin spots and did the same thing, these edges would start to get very straight because you've cut all the curves out of them. Okay, so if we look at what Evelyn's got there with her rectangle there, we know how to find the area of a rectangle, correct?
Yeah.
The area of a rectangle is length times width. Alright, well, if Evelyn looks at her rectangle there, the thing that you have built, what is the width? Oh, this was the width, that's that wide, what is that? What is it though? You already wrote it on your paper from the other, on the other one.
3 units.
No, yeah, it's 3, what is it? It's the radius.
3 radius.
The width of that thing is the radius, is that not? The width of this is this from here to here, which is the radius. So we know the width is the radius. The question is, how do you find the length? How do you know how long is one of these sides from there to there? Anybody? How long is it?
6.
No, you don't know the number. Tell me what. What on a circle is it?
The diameter.
Not the diameter.
Circumference.
It's not all the circumference. It's only half of the circumference because the other half of the circumference makes up the other side, right? All the curved edges put together are both sides. You are only doing the length, which is only one of those curved sides. It's only this one here. So it is, the length is 1/2 of the circumference. Now, have we found circumference? Do we have a formula for circumference? Times pi times diameter is circumference, right? So now I've got 1/2 times pi, because it's only half of that, times diameter times radius. Well, here we go. Here's where things get crystal clear.
I don't get this.
What is half of the diameter?
The radius.
So I can get rid of Mr. Half and Mr. Diameter because half the diameter is radius and put the letter R there. The formula, here's what you need to write down. The formula for the area of a circle is pi times radius times radius. You don't have to get anything, Carter Westfall. You just need to write that down as the area of a circle is pi times radius times radius. Because that's what you will use. So if we're looking for the exact, as close as we can get, area of the thing we just cut up, we know that pi is 3.14. And we know that the radius was, how many inches was the radius on that circle that you cut up?
6.
No, it's 3.
3, sorry.
Huh? Because it said it's 3 squares wide. Take those two circles I gave you were exactly the same.
I get it.
What is the radius of this circle? 3 inches.
I
So if you want to know exactly how many squares, we're going to take 3.14 times 9. 4 times 9 is 36, carry the 3. 9 times 12, carry the 1. 28.26. 28.2. Where'd it go? Sorry. This thing right here, this circle that you, this circle here that you cut out is exactly 28.26 square inches. For those of you that counted 28, you were close. It's about 28 plus a quarter of another one. So you just figured out, you did the area the hard way. The easy way, you can figure out area of anything is by taking pi times the radius times the radius. And that's all you need in your notes. You don't really have to even understand what we just talked about or how we got the formula. You just need the formula so that anytime they ask you to find the area of a circle, you will automatically have it there. Got that? Alright, you may go. No sign come up.
What are you gonna do with the